All right, let's talk vaccinations. Maybe start on that one. My last one was 15 years ago at the VA, and it was probably because of some bird flu, pig flu, freaking SARS, whatever the hell it was. During election year, like they always seem to pop up, and you can check that out. But anyhow, it's about 15 years ago, and I had the worst strep throat of my life. My throat about swelled shut, and I never took another one. And, I researched a lot of stuff, and back around that time, I came up with colloidal silver, and people can say whatever they want. It don't turn you blue. It's bullshit. I mean, they used to make it all the time before they started making these pharmaceuticals out of petroleum, and that's what they make them out of. And you can research and see what they put in them, metals and all kinds of shit. And anyhow, silver, they tried to outlaw it just like they did cannabis and everything, because they didn't want people to be able to grow or make their own stuff. They tried to outlaw it, but there was such an uprising that they gave up on it. But they pretty much just never talk about it, and if they do, they come up with a blue man thing, whatever, turns you blue. Well, I've been taking it for a long time. I ain't turned me blue. But, everybody to each his own. If people like to take the vaccinations, it's not about telling people what to do like the media tries to tell us what to do all the time. It's about, making our own decisions. I just, put my opinion out there, and trying to figure out the best way. Now, and you got in California, they got some freaking law that I think they passed it now, because they got, if you don't get your kid vaccinated, then your kid can't go to school. Now just think about this freaking law for a minute. I mean, if we lost all common sense, they push the vaccinations. They say if your kid isn't vaccinated, you can't go to school. Well, what are they afraid of? If all their kids are vaccinated, they shouldn't get it anyhow. So why worry about the unvaccinated kid? You don't like them anyhow. I mean, you try to shame everybody, so it doesn't even make a damn bit of sense. If everybody else is vaccinated, and 10% of people don't want to get vaccinated, well, the people that are vaccinated ain't got shit to worry about if it works. Now, the other thing is, last year, I think a few people died after vaccinations. I can remember, I think a Democrat politician made a big deal in New York. He's there getting his picture taken, getting a shot, and I think he died a day later or something. That shit went away in a hurry, because I think the media is all on the Mueller stuff. That fake ass shit. The only thing that's coming out of that, and will come out of that, is that freaking dossier is what was all conspired to affect the election. It was all on the other side, and all this shit is like that. And like I said, I'm not Democrat, Republican. I mean, the Bushes, freaking, you can go back, let's go back to freaking George idiot Bush. We're addicted to oil. What the yeah, really? We're addicted to oil. I about goddamn threw something at TV when he said that. We're not addicted to freaking oil. That's all you freaking goddamn controllers want us freaking use. So, we could run freaking cars on water. You know, it can, you know, you can make your own hydrogen cell. I looked into that. I just haven't had time to really, but it looked, you know, made sense, and I'm sure it freaking works. BMW's got a hydrogen car, I believe. So anyhow, I don't know why I got off on that, but anyhow, yeah, they've had problems with these shots and things, and they, you know, they blow it over. They just, oh well, you know, it seems like every year it's like, oh, some people have bad effects, and it's just ridiculous. So you start to hear this thing that, you know, they're gonna try to make everybody get a freaking shot for this freaking virus. No way. Would you ever trust that? And when I think the truth's going to come out on a lot of this stuff. There's just, you know, anybody that puts their mind to it just a little bit can tell, you know, what is causing this stuff. You know, I mean, if all these diseases were around before our great pharmaceutical companies were here, everybody'd be freaking dead, you know. I mean, they didn't have freaking nothing to treat nothing, so they'd all be dead by now, you know, if you go by the freaking the theory these people are running. So anyhow, that's about it I got on that, I think. So I'm out here.